Welcome back to the Mindful Shift podcast. I'm Leopoldine and I'm so glad you joined me again today. If you're new here, hi, I'm excited to have you on board. This podcast is designed to empower you and help you create your best life. In this episode, I want to talk about the basic of manifesting. And I'm going to share a secret with you. It's actually super simple. While it's not always easy to apply at first, it's really simple to understand and to apply too. And to be honest, I've been like you too. I've been there where I have tried all sorts of techniques, trying to find the magic formula, hoping to find the secrets that finally unlock manifesting for me and manifesting everything I want, literally. Oh, this might work. Oh, this might. This one will for sure. No, this one won't. But this one might. And so on. And let's be real, with everything we see on the internet these days, it can be overwhelming and frustrating too. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've tried different methods already. Bought into the hype, tried the latest method on social media, only to feel like you're not making any progress, like it doesn't work for you. Actually, you might even think manifesting don't work for me. It's not working for me. And like I said, what if I told you it's not about finding the secret formula or the magical technique that will work for you? For real, we're making it harder than it needs to be. It's so much more simpler than that. While we are trying to find the right way to do it, the new secret formula, and we are going around in circles, doing the same thing actually, every time, by thinking it's not working for us. So let's stop overthinking this. And let's focus actually on the main thing here. You don't need any fancy techniques or formulas to manifest your desires, to manifest your best life. And honestly, you only need the one that feels the most natural and easy to apply for you. All of these techniques are just trying to get you to think like you already have what you want, to be in that state of mind. So why actually not just cut it and simplify to that? Like you already think, like you just have what you want. You start to think like you have already manifested your desires. Right now, like it is already done. Because it is already done anyway, as long as you think it is. So you just think it is already done, already yours, and then you repeat it again and again, over and over and over to yourself until you see it into your reality. That's literally it. That's it. That's all there is to it. You think as if you already have it and you repeat it on loop until you have it. Simplify things for you once and for all. Because you are already writing your own story every day, whether you realize it or not. You're the main character of your life, of your own story. It is like you are typing away at the keyboard of your mind every time you think. And those thoughts, especially the ones that you are constantly repeating in your mind, are creating the new chapter in your life. And if you are writing every day, lines type, I never get what I want. It's so hard for me. It's impossible for me. It's only for others. I'm so stuck in my life. It's only a dream. Maybe one day it happened. I suck at manifesting anyway. It never works for me. Then guess what, bestie? You are writing your life and your reality that will exactly show you that. You are literally manifesting it. Your mind is producing the plot and the characters to support your thoughts, the more dominant ones, and your belief. You're thinking one thing and your reality is responding to it. It is literally like a manuscript unfolding in front of you. You're thinking a thought consistently and repeatedly on loop, and then your reality turns a page of the next chapter, making it true. And that's what manifestation is all about. You think a script on repeat consistently about a subject, any subject. By doing so, it imprints in your mind, then it becomes a conviction, and then your reality becomes the published bestseller you see unfolding every day. Your current reality is just that. It is just the result of past whole beliefs and consistent thoughts. So if you're saying to yourself every day, for example, I'll never have my dream job, then again, that's exactly what you are manifesting. It proves you're right. But hey, there is the good news. You can change those thoughts at any moment. You can rewrite the script of your life. And doing so, change your reality right now and in the future. So for example, you can start thinking thoughts that align with your dream job and that you already have it, for example, or literally about whatever you desire right now. And then as you persist in those new thoughts, you will watch your reality match those new thoughts and those new mindsets you have. So for example, you think you're not cut for success. Well, that's exactly what your reality will reflect back to you. It will create circumstances that shows you you are not capable or not deserving of success. Just to prove to you that your thoughts, your assumptions, your beliefs are true. But what if instead you started thinking, I'm worthy of my dream job. I already have my dream job. I work every day at my dream job. I'm so successful. No matter what I do, I'm successful. I was born for success. Success is literally my brand. Success is me. Then your reality will start to shift to match those new thoughts. It will prove you right no matter what. The only reason it doesn't work is that you convince yourself that it doesn't work. So that's what your reality shows you. Meanwhile, let's say a friend is living her best life and manifesting a current book being a bestseller. And yet you are doing the same, writing your book, but your manuscript isn't getting published, not being recognized, and you're struggling. The only difference between you and that friend is that your friend believed in success. She believed she deserved the success for her own stories. She believed in the power of her words. She believed that she is already a bestseller and that it's attainable, achievable for her, and why not her? She deserves it. Her work is amazing. And then guess what? Obviously her book becomes a hit. It's literally just one thing. It's what she tells herself consistently. She believes in her own writing abilities and her right for success, while you are thinking you are mediocre. And it's impossible, and it's a 1 in a million thing, but certainly not for you. And it's too hard, and she's just lucky, and you don't have luck. And as long as you are convinced of this, as you are telling this to yourself every time over and over and over and over again, then no matter how many drafts you write, no matter how many editors you will meet or send your manuscript to, you will continue to get rejected. You will have the same results. You literally made yourself the one it's impossible for, because you think so. So we know now that your thought and your belief shape your reality according to the law of assumption, which is the one we are talking about today and on almost every podcast. So for example, if you think you are not good at writing things or producing things or anything you are passionate about, or that even you're not good at manifesting isn't for you. You never succeed in manifesting anything. It just doesn't work for you, but it does work for everyone else. That's precisely what you are building and the foundation you are creating. It's literally the rule you are setting for yourself. And then, since you keep repeating it, you start believing it because that's what you are experiencing it every time. So of course, you think it's true. So how can you change that? What's the fix? Well, you need to change your mindset. You need to choose different thoughts. You need to start convincing yourself of the literal opposite of this. If you want a different result, you need to think differently. You need to do things differently, right? You need to rewire your mind and thoughts, choosing a different mindset, no matter it didn't work before or that you think it didn't work. And don't worry about the techniques. Don't worry about how you do things. If it didn't work before, it's only because you think it didn't work. You just literally convince yourself that it's not real, that it's impossible for you. Thinking you can't be successful, thinking it's not for you, thinking you can't manifest, thinking you can have your dream job, thinking you can have this, can't have that, can't be that. The issue is not the technique you use. No matter it's affirmation, visualization, journaling, conversation, telephone technique, vision board even, the technique doesn't matter. Again, like the circumstances, that doesn't matter either. What matters is what you convince consistently yourself of, what you're telling yourself. You don't even have to believe it at first. You just have to keep telling yourself the same thing over and over again. And so if you want to shift things around, you need to change the foundation and rules you set for yourself. And you are the only one that can do that. You're the only one that set the rules in your world. You need to changing as setting your rules for yourself. Like, for example, I am always successful. I'm the #1 bestseller. I'm the #1 in everything I do. I'm the favorite author out there. I'm the favorite employee out there. I'm the best at what I do and everything I do. Or even that manifesting is so easy and fast for you and you always succeed at it. And you always get everything that you want no matter what. And to do this, you just use any techniques you like with affirmation, visualization, journaling, conversation, and you use your technique with the intent that you already have what you want, no matter what. And if you want to build a very strong base for your manifestation beliefs, then you just have to think that you are a master manifestor, that you always understand manifesting at the best, that you always succeeded at manifesting things, that you always done it easily and fast. Yes, you are literally also revising your past first as if you correct them and erase all the things you said before. You can do that. It's also more easy and fast, to be honest. And literally now you're telling yourself that you are so good at it. For example, I always get everything I want. I'm so good at manifesting. I've always been good at manifesting. Manifesting always worked for me no matter what. It's literally like setting your own rules for manifestation, when you do that specifically for manifestation. But you can do that for any desire you have, any subject. No matter is it love, business, success, happiness, mental health, you are laying a solid base that no matter what you do, no matter which technique you use, again, you did created your own rule here. It will work and you can't mess it up. Then you'll say it into your head, or you actually think it, imagine it, have a conversation with someone close to you in your head, no matter, but you'll do it 1,000,000 times, over and over and over again. You can even tell it to yourself like a rampage. For example, manifesting works for me every single time. It always works for me no matter what I do. I'm so good at it. Of course I'm good at it. I'm slaying manifestation. Everything I do works. Everything always works out for me. Everything always works out in my favor. And by doing this, you are creating literally a foolproof system for you. You can also instead choose 3 or 4 affirmations that you loop, or a scene, a short scene that you loop in your head when you see if you are more a visualizing person, or even a conversation with someone. Or even you can write it in your journal, like a rampage, or just your 3-4 affirmations if you like. You can even add some specific rules and thoughts for your favorite technique, whichever it's affirmation, visualization, journaling, or conversation. Every time I affirm, I manifest perfectly. Every time I visualize, it manifests fast. You see the idea. Or you can even use the habit you have, like a placebo thing. Every time I drink water, I manifest easily and instantly. I take my daily walk and I manifest so fast. Each time I drive, my desire manifests. Well, you get the idea. You are creating the ground rules, a fail-proof system, by simply telling yourself that you get everything that you want, no matter what. Now, the only things you need to do is simply repeat it until you convince yourself that it's true, until you persisted enough that you see it manifested into your reality in front of your eyes, that then you can start to believe it. Not just only proofs or what we call movements. No, your full manifestation, the end you choose. And again, the simple answer on how to do that is repetition. You need to do it until you get it. And for that, you not only need repetition, but also discipline. You need to discipline yourself. A bit like disciplining yourself to doing your sport every day or fitness. It's literally like a new habit. You need that new habit. And yes, At first, you might think, I feel delusional doing this. This is not how I feel. It doesn't feel right. It feels like I'm lying to myself. This is not what I'm seeing in my life right now. This is not my situation. It doesn't matter. Just keep doing your technique, your new thoughts, your new mindset, your affirmation, visualization, or journaling, no matter what. Keep doing it. Keep repeating that new chosen thought, no matter what. Your mind anyway don't have eyes. Your mind only believes what you repeat yourself consistently. That's the repetition and the fact that you're doing it consistently that will convince your subconscious. And then it will become a natural thought pattern for you. And then proof will show up in your life for you to acknowledge. And then only you will start to believe it. And as you start to believe it, it will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Your subconscious will work anyway to make it a reality, no matter what your thoughts are. And you will see this change manifesting into your life if you persist. So please, don't be discouraged if you start to feel awkward at first, or it feels uncomfortable, or it feels like lying to yourself, or you don't even believe it. Those doesn't matter. You just need to commit to your new way of thinking. You just need to repeat your new thoughts through your chosen technique. Repeat those new thoughts to yourself over and over and over and over again. I'm so good at manifesting. I'm a master manifestor. I'm an expert on manifesting. I always get what I want. I cannot fail. I only succeed. Success is my middle name. Say it in your mind time and time again. Don't give up. Discipline yourself. Commit to it. Commit to yourself to do this. So don't cheat on yourself. And the way you're telling this to yourself is like you are bragging about your skills. For example, at manifesting or at success or about your new job. And the way you are telling this to yourself needs to feel natural. It's like you are bragging to your best friend simply that you are always successful, that you succeed at everything, that you are manifesting so easily, that you're the best at everything you do, or that you already have your desire. So for example, you can tell yourself something like, I'm so good at manifesting. I always get everything I want. Manifesting is a breeze for me. I do it effortlessly. I am an expert at manifesting. I've got it down to a science. I fully understand manifesting. It's a second nature for me. Everything I do always works for me, even manifesting. And you repeat these new thoughts until they become your reality. The more you say them in your head, the more you will think them, the more you will start believing them. And the easier it will be to get what you want. No matter it's manifesting, no matter it's becoming a master manifestor, or having your dream job, or being successful, or just succeed at everything you do. And you know the best part? That's all you need to do. That's it. That's simple. Because again, to make this work, you don't need to believe it. You don't even need to focus on it or pass hours and hours and hours to say to yourself or think it. But you do need to set a bit of time every day for it. Like, let's say between 10 to 30 minutes a day. You do want to make it a habit, your new habit, to have a conversation with your own mind. That's the only way you will convince it that those new thoughts, this new mindset is true. And when you're having that mental conversation, your subconscious mind think it's real. It don't even make the difference between reality and what you tell yourself. It's literally like having a natural conversation with yourself. And we do that all the time, don't we? Your subconscious believes what you are telling it only because you are repeating it over and over again. So take those 10 to 30 minutes and keep repeating these thoughts to yourself. A bit like a mantra in meditation. If it's affirmation, that's the same way, at least. But it can be also a scene, a conversation with someone, or simply journaling it. No matter what it is, it needs to be repeated. You don't even need to focus on it. It can be mindless or robotic, like when you're doing your chores, in the shower, brushing your teeth, those things. So for example, you will tell yourself, I'm so good at manifesting, I always succeed at manifesting, I'm a master manifestor, I'm an expert at manifesting, I always get everything I want, everything always works out in my favor, everything in my life is perfect. So you keep repeating those and your mind will start to buy it. You can also have a scene of your choice when you get everything you always desired in your life, or everything you desire at the moment. Just keep it short so you can loop it over and over in your mind. Or you can have a conversation with yourself as if you are calling your best friend, for example, or texting your best friend. It's literally the way that is more natural to you in the end. The way you are more easy to commit to because you always do it, even though. For example, you will say, I'm absolutely slaying at manifesting. I absolutely crush it. I effortlessly get everything I want all the time. Things are always working out for me. You really speak to yourself as if it's a matter of fact, as if you already have what you want right now. You can also journal it, or having a conversation with your best friend, like I said, on text or on call, or with your mother or your father, someone close to you, that you will telling the result to them. And you can imagine they're telling the same things to you. Like they're telling those affirmations, those words, those thoughts to you. Whoa, I can't believe it. You got your new job. You're so successful. Oh my God, you're so skilled at manifesting. You always get what you want. And then you will respond to that person. Oh yeah, duh. You see how I crushed it? Oh, of course I always get what I want. Of course I'm so skilled. Did you see me? I am so lucky. I've always been lucky. So literally, that's all you need to do. You repeat your new mindset, your new thoughts of choice, and your reality will start to align with it. We start to prove you right. That's the only thing you need to do to make this work. Changing your mindset, changing your thoughts, choosing differently, repeating those new thoughts, those new mindsets, and discipline yourself to do so consistently and persisting. That's literally all you need to do. That is the only formula you need to manifest. It's the only way you can rewire your subconscious mind and make your dreams a reality. So stop bothering with any excuses. You only need 10 to 30 minutes a day, and also keep committing through your day to those new mindset no matter what, and correcting yourself if you need to. But you do need to tell yourself those new thoughts for 10 to 30 minutes every day. A bit like your own meditation practice. And yes, that's also where discipline gets in. Besides, let's be real, you surely already scroll every day on social media for 10 minutes, right? Perhaps more. You're surely watching series, YouTube videos, or movies, right? Wash your face, brush your teeth, take a shower for 10 minutes even, or even gaze out of the window for several minutes every day. Well, the good news is you can think those new thoughts without even thinking really about them while doing all those things, because you can think those thoughts mindlessly as long as you choose them. And don't forget, you are the one setting your rules. You are the one making them. You're the main character of your reality after all. You're the one in power, the most powerful of your own universe. You're the creator of it after all. So take that power back, own it, and change your life for the better right now. No one else can do it but you. And it's actually no one else's responsibilities but yours. Thank you for watching. Your engagement means the world to me. If you're taking away something valuable from this, and I know you did, I would love to hear about it in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button for more content. Remember, it's not the end until you get what you want.